another early morning here in Chiang Mai Bay. We are packing up and getting ready to go on another adventure today. Firstly, sorry if the light is really weird and flat. I wanted to record this outside, but the bugs are alive and well. They're also waking up and getting their day started. And this room is just so blue. So anyway, we're packing up, almost ready to go. We're gonna have some breakfast and then we are off to Bach Ma National Park. We cannot wait. It's a little off the beaten track, but that's why we're really excited about it. Apparently really worth the visit. So today we are going to be frolicking around in nature, beautiful forests, hopefully see some amazing waterfalls and rock pools. So I think today is going to be a really good one. We've just been dropped off by our driver. I really think if you're gonna hike all the way up, it's gonna take you like 2 days. For someone like me, it would take me 3 days to get up here. So I don't really think there's any way you can get up here without getting a car.
Yeah, there's no shade on the way up.
Yeah,
so
bit rough, but it was such a nice drive up. You can just feel the fresh air through the windows. It's so green everywhere. I was ready to nap on that bumpy ride, so I've got to wake up now before we start our hike. So he's going to come and pick us up again at 2 o'clock. So we've got about 5 hours to explore as much as possible. So the main goal for today, waterfalls. Let's go find them.
We hope they're running.
Yeah.
So behind us there's a tunnel that was dug through the summit during the Vietnam War. It's about 215 meters long and it was used to store bombs. It's pretty scary looking.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure we're going to go in.
You can go ahead. I'll wait here for you. Just cough twice if something's killing you and I will get help, I swear. Yeah, there are no lights in there. As Chris said, 215 meters long. Maybe we'll just show you what it looks like from the outside.
So we've just reached the summit tower. It sits about 1,450 meters above sea level, and you can see views of the valley on the one side and of the ocean on the other side. It's really beautiful. Let's show you around.
After a 30-minute walk or so, we finally made it to the 5-leg trail, which is what we were looking for. We were so desperately seeking water and finally found it. We've yet to see the waterfall. We're not too sure if we're going to go. We saw a huge crowd of people. I think it was an organized tour that walked by us. So maybe we'll hang out at one of the 5 pools instead, because quite frankly, we'd rather have that and be alone than try to see everything but be surrounded by people.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to try to brave the water now. I managed to slip into a costume without anybody seeing me. So that was the first thing ticked off. Now, let's see how cold the water is.
Let's see. So I'm about to get the coldest I've been in Vietnam. Yeah, that's cold. And Jess was too chicken, so she's still high and dry here above the water.
It is beautiful though. Look at this place. Wow.
Oh my hell.
What do I do? I'm so scared. That was so fun. We are officially back home. We're in one piece, but absolutely shattered.
Yeah.
We have well surpassed our 10,000 steps for the day, but so worth it.
Yeah.
If you ever find yourself in the Da Nang or even Hoi An area, it's really worth a trip out to Bach Ma National Park. I really recommend it. It was so beautiful today. Once again, we got so lucky with the weather. It was so perfect. But things to remember if you are planning on going, obviously sunblock, it's a given, really important. You can bring your swimming costume because there are loads of rock pools so you can swim, and of course snacks and drinks. You never know how long you're going to be in the park. We were completely unsure and our driver just said, I'm coming to pick you up at 2. So we had enough to last us till beyond 2, but who knows, maybe it's different for you. So yeah, snacks and drinks, very important.
Yeah. And then what happens is they give you a map and the driver shows you which routes you should follow. The problem is there aren't many signs on the route. So
there are hardly any signs.
You're kind of guessing which way to go most of the time. And that kind of makes it difficult to meet him again afterwards because you aren't sure where and how to get there at the time that he told you to meet him.
And how long it's going to take you to make that trip, because the signs are pretty confusing.
Yeah.
The map is really confusing. There are a little bit of pictures and then only some of the points of interest have names on the maps. So it's really difficult to sort of find your bearings. That was quite interesting. We definitely got lost.
Yeah, I would
today.
suggest maybe doing an overnight trip. They have villas and things up there. They're quite basic, but I'd maybe do an overnight trip and spend, say, 2 full days exploring.
It was really good, and we're really glad that we went up alone. Chris was considering booking a tour, but considering the number of people that we saw in a tour group today, we're actually really glad that we avoided that, because you never know when you book a tour how many people are going to be on it. So you're going to be lumped onto a bus with a whole bunch of people, and if you're like us who likes to avoid the crowd, then rather just go on your own and go early.
Yeah.
That's just a given.
Obviously go early.
Every single time. But that was amazing. We're going to end the vlog here. We were so keen to take you along with us, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye. What was I going to say? Sunblock, costumes? What was that?
I don't know, it's dead now.
What was that? How did it get on you?
It was climbing up my leg.
What the f? What is it? No, how to then I'm sitting with my feet up like this.
No, man.
That was all on camera.